Hello, SVUE students. It is the week of February 8th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now it's time for the Avid Spartan Pledge. I am an avid Spartan, always prepared for the day, very respectful to all that come my way, intentionally safe and determined to exceed. I am an avid Spartan, and today I will succeed. Avid job highlight. Today's avid job highlight is a lawyer. Lawyers help individuals and businesses understand and address legal issues. Also known as attorneys, lawyers provide advice to clients and help them understand laws, rights, and responsibilities applicable to their situation. A lawyer's occupation also includes advocating for their client during a criminal or civil proceeding, whether defending or accusing. Lawyers prepare legal documents like contracts and wills and file these documents with the courts or government agencies. Lawyers may work in a law firm, government agencies, or corporations. The degrees you will need to be a lawyer include a Juris Doctor degree with a bachelor's in history, business, English, or psychology. You must also pass the state bar exam, which is a big test so that you can practice law. Required skills include oral and written communication skills, being good with people, using reasoning skills, research skills, organization and time management skills, and of course, teamwork skills. Some classes you are taking now are language arts. There is a big research and reading component to being a lawyer. Social studies can give you insight into past cases, which can help you in your current case. And of course, math. There is a lot of math involved with specifically drawing up contracts. Some colleges in the area include University of Chicago Law School, Northwestern University, Loyola University, and University of Illinois. Here is a good lawyer joke for you. Why do lawyers set their briefcase on the bed when they're not using them? So that they can rest their case.
Black History Facts.
This is a new segment where we are going to introduce a fact about Black history. I thought the story of John Mercer Langston was an appropriate start. He was the first Black man to become a lawyer when he passed the bar exam in Ohio in 1854. He was elected to the post of town clerk for Brownhelm, Ohio. In 1855, Langston became one of the first African Americans ever elected into public office in America. John Mercer Langston was also the great-uncle of Langston Hughes, the famed poet of the Harlem Renaissance, and one of my personal heroes. Time for the Teacher Spotlight. Take it away, Mrs. Dunsing.
Good morning, everybody. The spotlight for today is on Mrs. Williford. First of all, where did you attend school?
I attended Eastern Illinois University.
Okay. And what did you major in there?
I majored in music education.
Can you tell us why you decided to become a band teacher?
Yeah, so growing up, I loved Laura Ingalls. So I loved reading the Little House on the Prairie books. And I always wanted to be a teacher like Laura. And so it was about fifth grade that I realized my mom's like, you can be a band teacher. I was like, what? And so that's when it kind of hit. I was like, I can do that. And she's like, yes. I'm like, oh. Music has always been kind of that safe space for me. So I've always either been listening to music, playing an instrument, singing all the time from the minute I wake up till I go to bed, all just constantly. And so just being able to share that with my students is the best thing.
I love that. I love that a lot. So some of your favorites. You told me that you like to go fishing and reading and hiking and spending time with your family. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, growing up, that was something that my dad did all the time. He went fishing constantly. So it's just been kind of a relaxing thing for me, and something that I actually got to bond with my husband. He never really went fishing growing up, so he started to enjoy it. I was like, just try it, see if you like it. And so it's kind of relaxing to be out in nature and just kind of be away from technology and relax and just listen to the world around you.
Very nice. What are some of your favorite books to read?
Oh, it depends on the day. I really like historical novels, like things that take place way back then. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm minored in history, but I just love history.
Interesting. And your favorite food and why?
Spaghetti. It's delicious.
It's just delicious.
It's
There's
just
nothing more to say about that, is there? And could you tell me where you would like to travel to and why do you want to go there?
I want to go to Germany. Classical music was very important, and that's where a lot of music was composed. And Beethoven is my favorite composer, and so I would want to go there and kind of just see what it's like.
Fun. That sounds nice. Now, what is your advice to students?
When you're trying a new instrument, be patient. We're in a world to where everything is instantaneous. This one takes time. So just like an athlete has to go to the gym and go to practice and constantly work and get better and better and get faster and stronger, you have to do the same thing to play an instrument.
That's good advice. You could probably apply that advice to almost anything. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for doing this with us and allowing us to talk to you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks and bye.
Bye.
Wow, it was really cool to learn more about you, Miss Wilford. You know, I was in band in high school. The first instrument I ever played was a canon for the 1817 Overture. Talk about starting off my band experience with a bang. Thank you for being on our show, and thank you, Mrs. Dunsing, for hosting. Time for the special day of the week. Get your modems going because February 9th is Safer Internet Day. These days, you can almost do anything on the internet. You can play games, connect with friends, purchase that new outfit that you didn't know you needed, but now you do. It's an extraordinary feeling to have an infinite amount of access to information and entertainment at your fingertips. The World Wide Web has come a long way from the Yahoo GeoCities and the You've Got Mail of yesteryear. On February 9th, we acknowledge these vast developments and the difficulties that may come with these changes. The number one thing to remember about the internet is that what you put on there is permanent. So think about what you post because it literally is forever. I know that I wish I would have thought through some of the things I've posted in the past, mainly because they're embarrassing. Time for the joke of the week. Why should you never tell your smartphone a joke? It might crack up. Question for you. In what year did Tim Berners-Lee invent the World Wide Web? Answer in the comments down below. I'm going to leave you with one last word. Convalesce. It is a verb which means to recover health or strength gradually after sickness or weakness. When I was younger, I got really sick and I had to convalesce for upwards of 6 weeks. I hope you are all staying healthy. I'm Mr. Hubbard and I'll see you next week.